Yep. Okay, we should now be also live on YouTube. Why is that stuck in my friggin' head? Very annoying. It's like there's a short go. It's like these it's these Chinese guys, and like four of them are singing this song. It's like one of them does a line, then the next one and stuff is like and between like the first two and the second two. And it's there's like a comment saying mosquitoes when I'm trying to sleep, and it's really tickled me because the sounds like mosquitoes to me. Very strange. And now it's in my head because they don't need to make sense, does it?
Sure daisy.
Sure daisy. I wasn't sure if that was short or long then. How's it going, folks? Warwick, Darklord, Tech Geek, Aaron. Awesome to see you guys. Yo, I was going to say Mihala then. Milaho, how's it going? I should just call you Anton. Yo, hope you're doing swishly. Today we're going to be doing the Redux and then gaining a load of Corvette parts. Let's bring this up. The chats are working, so I shouldn't need my backup chat. So I should be able to cover that fine. Why is all that showing? That's fine. Let's cover that with this and see what is up. Excellentro. I know you have one. Zane, roll a dice. Roll a dice. You know what? This packet's mucky. I'm just going to open it because it's pointless keeping it in the thing now. This, it's very dusty. Wait, I'll roll one of these. Going to dust up it first. This is a pack of Warhammer Age of Sigmar Soulblight Gravelord's dice. And I'm going to open it because it's not, I haven't like kept it in like perfect edition anyway, so it doesn't matter if I open this, I don't think. Yeah, they're cool dice. It's open now. Let's have a look, see. You watch one of you will be like, that was worth like £1,000 or something now. I doubt it. I bought these ages ago. Wow, that's a really solid bit of plastic that the things are in. Come up. I don't want to rip the whole thing open so it goes everywhere. Then it's worth £200. Yeah. It wouldn't have been in... That would be like the perfect condition. This wouldn't have been. And if that's the case anyway. Right. 1. Natural 1. If it's easier, you can have a memory trigger of not being sure how to pronounce the last name and just use the real name, Jordan. That might work. Yo, Dark Lord man, thank you for the gifted sub. Very much appreciate it. I assume that's what this was. You've done this once before, I think. Thank you, man. Very much appreciated, dude. Hell to the air. So I'm not sure if that'll be easier, but that might actually end up working. I might now remember this conversation and just call you Jordan. Also, let's actually just get into the thing. Let's get into abandon mode. Because last time we got our perfect... Where are you guys? Last time, I'm guessing is that Devanti because it wasn't triggered from the chat. And Yo Devanti is in the chat as well. How's it going, man?
Every morning so I can fight like a crowd.
Let's get out of the way.
Right. Good days are Rooney. Let's have a look. This... We can get more slots. Oh, we actually don't need a crap ton of space.
Do they do stuff to your butt?
No.
Do you get paid more if they do stuff to your butt?
No.
It's fine. I'll do it. I'm in.
I'll do it. He's filth, that man. Absolute filth. Let's just get these in here. My god. When you're not doing it to the thing where you can just press X, it feels like it takes so much longer. These two... Yeah. Then we'll just spend the exosuit slot ones upstairs. We love the filthy goats. Zenith, yo, how's it going? Good day to do. Do 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 do, skibby dibby doo dibby doo doo doo, scooby doo be doo. Fucking song. I don't even know what it means. Oh, okay. Upgrade for many units. What about this one? This one's cheaper. And then can I upgrade with the things? I can. Right, so yeah, I'll just do cargo. Is my cargo full now? Holy shit, it is! That's cool. My banner mode has full cargo slots now, thanks to these expeditions. Awesome sausage. You sleepy boy, what are you doing? So I guess if we're doing this, we should bring up the timer. We can see roughly how long it takes. Live split. Do 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 do. Live split. Live split. Taking a while to open up. There we go. So, let's. There we go. Now let's test this. Number lock. Start. Stop. Start again. Reset. Cool. Perfect. Perfect. Even on Space Weasel. How's it going, son? Shade's a good sir. You guys. Also record this just in case. I do already have a recording for the video, but yeah, a video later than I'd like. It's Christmas. Things happening. Have to get stuff done. And no, it wasn't the Asker video that caused me to have it late. That was already completed on Monday. Right, so Daisy just thinking. Wow, an ad on YouTube. Is YouTube turning into Twitch? A dual screen, you and the ad. I mean, YouTube does sometimes have ads. I always have it set to the lowest, which is conservative. And I think most of the time it's like the banner ones at the bottom or something. But it'll sometimes serve an ad on YouTube as well. I mean, you can set it to like aggressive and everything, but obviously I'm not going to do that unless I have to. Right. Let's start this bad boy. This is a really quick one. Should be like an hour and 10 minutes, real time, to get it done. So, you know, if all goes to well. Oh, collect rewards. What did we earn from the last one? 25,000 nanites, 60 million. Nice. Hello. Ooh, should we bring anything? No, we don't need any cash or anything. We're not gonna be farming nanites in this one. So I've never seen the dual screen. I'm mostly just joining an hour or longer before I see new. What dual screen? I'm not sure what you're on about. You're saying that as if it's a feature? Unless you mean where you can put the unless you mean where you can put the, like Chrome can have like the two windows side by side now or something. It's like a new feature. Ship inventory is a help. Oh well, there's no put, like I'm following the guide, so I don't need help with the actual expedition. But yeah. Right. Starting. Which one cuts your audio and had the ad playing? Weird. Okay, expedition, accept. Good daisy, right, let's do this. Greetings, Son Later. How's it going, man? Good to see you, dude. Right. Let's go. Interested to see your route. This was a fun one. Yeah, fun and quick as well. It's Right, so one thing that you'll definitely pick up on and will suggest is to demolish the rocket launcher. It's not consistent, so it's not in my guide. There are three things that can happen. You can either have a broken rocket launcher, a fixed one, or one of those two and your photon cannon's broken. If your photon cannon broken, you cannot package or dismantle your rocket launcher. Even if both are broken. Because you need a working weapon to be able to dismantle a package. But because of that, I haven't included it. I did originally, but then I got on the second try, I couldn't do it. So there's another thing as well. So right, first of all, we just want a few things from here. Mainly Fecium and copper. Fecium 431 there. Have we got any close by? Cobalt? Have we got any copper? Oh, this is one I did earlier. So the Fecium's there, copper's just at the hill next to that base. We will have to report the base to get rid of it though. We need a little bit of ferrite dust, only 50. So many of those living rocks on this planet. We don't need this to make the refiner. That's probably it. Yep, that's enough. When is 20 Redux set? Is it next? Isn't this 20? This is a Corvette. Or is 20 Breach? If it's Breach, it'll be in about a week and a half available. We need 200 Fecium. That'll allow us to do gut rot, 5 gut rot flour. Now, for quickest, you probably want to do Frostwater or something from a different planet. And I would do a slightly different route to do that. But with this, I figured it was easiest for people to be able to just log back in like 50 minutes later or any time later before it finishes to just quickly get the gut rot flour if it isn't done by the time they finish. Most people will have them available by the time they finish because most people don't do it super quickly. These take 50 minutes, I think, to grow to full once you've planted them. You could still have like 10, 15 minutes left at the end. That is a huge deposit of poop, but what the hell did that? Who friggin' knows, homie? 216, we got it. Right, copper time. I missed Breach. I thought Corvette was the last one. Then I had to go 2,000 miles from my house for 2 weeks. For Thanksgiving. Yeah, it's just there. Share that. Alright, fellas. May as well while I'm going up here. Get myself some copper. So I get 200 copper, 130 of it is just for use in refiner fuel. Because I don't want to have to tell someone to put an exact amount of copper in the refiner fuel. Instead, I'd rather them just fill it up, not worry about it, and just get a bit more copper. So we'll go terrain manipulator. We'll also not be able to do it because the base thing, so we have to go to this. They don't actually look at those anyways, as far as I know, so don't worry about it. Plus, people shouldn't really be putting a base on top of deposits right by the start. Yo, Richard Frito, how's it going? Hope you have a great Christmas holiday. You too, man. Thank you for the holiday wishes. So for this year, 246. Originally, I put it as 146 from this and 100 from the dismantling the thing. You need 63 chromatic metal for the hyperdrive and 60 for other things. I think it's just 2 orbital uplinks. Yeah, it is, yeah. You don't need that much of this. You'll definitely get it from one deposit. I wish it would have been for good. It was a funeral. My best friend's dad got killed him on the 30th. Holy crap, dude, that's brutal, man. That sucks, man. We got enough. So we just need a bit more carbon. We're on 200 total. Like I said, it's overdoing it, but that's fine. No, that's a big one. This one will do. That's probably enough now, yeah. Don't need that. Don't need that. Try reporting a base on a dead expo and it didn't do anything. Wonder what I did wrong. Oh, that's weird then. Yeah. I don't know. Maybe there was 2 bases in range. You reported the wrong one or something. Looks like it was in the OG. Are they? Yes. Every planet is either aggressive or dissonant. Yo, Solita, man. Dude, thank you, man. Thank you for the friggin' 15-quid super chat. That's super kind of you, dude. Holy crap. Thank you, man. Very much appreciate it. I have hashtag 07. It's on Leith in the chat. Now we've got this stuff. We can, well, just jump in here. Let's get the orbital uplink. Now, I would say, if your photon cannon isn't broken, if none of your weapons on this ship are broken, then just package the rocket launcher. It'll make it slightly easier for you in the fight shortly, but it's not that much easier. Forking, how's it going, man? How do you do an expo on abandoned save? No, the anomaly's in abandoned. It's fine. We now craft a metal plating. Then we build a portable refiner. I didn't pick up the oxygen, but the oxygen's at this crash site, so it's fine. Where the hell's the oxygen gone? There it is. You need 60 total oxygen. And this will give you more than that. So, whack that down. Got anything else, have I? No. Then fuel this with carbon. We'll then put 40 carbon in. And then we'll put the copper in. We only need 246, but I may as well, I'll just put all of it in that I've got. We can't really do anything until we've done that, so we'll check the ship. Yeah, so both of these are fine, which means I can package this and take it with me. It'll be slightly easier when we fight these sentinels. But you don't need it. We'll whack these in here as well. Multi-tool. We may as well utilise that. Why the hell not? I've already done all the mining I'm going to do. Yes, only 5 plants this time, not 8, yeah. Memory forgets more than I know. So I was the expedition. I completely forgot the refiner was a buildable object in the world. No! And now pick that up. We'll now craft 2 orbital uplinks. And we're good to go. Yep. So we can now make sure we picked up everything and use the orbital uplink. One of them. Right, now the first thing we do here is claim Link to the Stars. Then go to one of these. Create a new Corvette. We're just going to make it, we're not going to care about how it looks because, well, you can't do much with what we've got here. Yep. And there we go. You'll definitely have a supercharged. It has all the top 3 rows uncovered here. Right, now we've got this. We're going to also run into the starship. And we're going to build the mission radar room. We don't need that. So, I don't say in the guide, you don't have to, but it's good to delete that immediately. We're then going to go into photo mode, use the instructions in the game that it tells you to take a screenshot, just those buttons it'll do. Take a screenshot of the ship, get a nice wide angle to make sure you get the ship in frame, complete aperture. After that, we're going to now go out of the station. Let's go to scroll my list down just to make sure I'm not missing anything. Yeah. Cool. Right, so we'll go to the station. We're going to just mine a few asteroids. We could do this later, but we're just going to get it done now, so it's out of the way. It takes a few seconds. Only 33 asteroids this time instead of 40. It's just a wee bit quicker because that said E-Ducks. Said E-Ducks mine. Right, now that's done. Happy days. We can now get out of the pilot seat. Go to the back hatch, open that. We're going to get cruiser done. This will just give you an option to do it. I would have liked to do this right as we're doing the derelict later. But I haven't actually tested this time, but the last time I tried that, it shot you down and it wasn't, you couldn't hover over to it anymore. I don't know if they fixed that, so I just haven't included that, so we're just doing it here. Plus this gives us the option of getting the rewards from this used to give us more nanites. So gives us that option. Now we're going to do some fighting. So the first thing we're going to do, if you've got the rocket launcher, then you can install that. We're also going to put the photon cannon in there, that in there. That will give us a lot more power. We're going to go to the entrance here and shoot the... There we go, and just fire on them the second they come out. And we need to kill 3 interceptors instead of... Maybe it was 5 last time? No, it might have been 3. I think they intercepted the rocket then, 3 of them did. Down. 3 down. Right, we're done. Now if you want them to stop attacking you, you can cheese it by just getting out your pilot seat and they'll stop. Anarchy done. You can also of course just fly into the station, but if you need to stop it really quickly, that's a dodgy way to do it. Flying around with your back flap down. Oh yes, I love people being able to see my back flap. It gets me going. It is still bugged. It's still bugged. Yes, I'm glad we put it there then. That's a shame. Well now, going to get Anarchy. The rewards from Anarchy, Aperture, and Extravehicular. Extravehicular is that. Aperture's phase 5, I think. Cool. Yeah, you won't need the hydraulic wiring amino chambers. The ion batteries, you probably won't need those. You might use 1 on the derelict. That's about it, though. We're now going to sell a couple of the things we just got. So, we'll sell these 3. Movement scanner and cloaking device. You don't need them. And we're going to buy a hyperdrive. We'll now install said hyperdrive. For sure, yeah. Install straight after. We're also going to move these out. We won't need these weapons anymore. We're going to put the hyperdrive in here. We'll put that. And we're going to... I probably should have fixed that first, maybe? Yeah, I should have fixed this first. That's fine. So we're going to fix the hyperdrive. Then we'll install that, put that in there. Is that a really good roll? Yeah, 261, nice. And then we'll put that next to it. So that just gives us the best hyperdrive range you can get. And yeah, now it's off to Rendezvous 1. With that hyperdrive upgrade, we'll be able to one-shot it. There's also a C-class hyperdrive there. There is, but we can already one-shot it with this setup, no matter how bad the S-class rolls to Rendezvous 1. Provided you put it in the supercharged slot. And we'll pick up another S-Class later. Right, so we're now going to pop to Rendezvous 1. Take my love, take my land, take me where I cannot stand. I don't care, I do. You can take the sky from me. Take me out to the clouds, tell 'em I ain't come. There we go. We'll just quickly get the rewards from that. Getting the reward from that is only to give you the option to use the X-Class. You don't need to. You're not guaranteed to get a single light year range from it. So it's up to you. We'll now sell the albumin pearls, the gravitino balls, and 2 of the living pearls, keeping 3 of them. We'll then buy 50 ferrite dust, but I'll just buy all because it's cheap and I don't have to click then, and 150 chromatic metal. But again, I'll just buy all of it because why the hell not? We'll now go up to here and get our Rendezvous 1, because Rendezvous in this one of the stations, so it's way simpler. Clickety-clack. It's 50-50 whether you can scrap the rocket launcher. Yeah, pretty much. Actually, I might even say it might be worse than that. Oh, no, it's 50-50 you can scrap it, yeah, I think. And it's like 20% or 25% if you can package it. We can now craft an antimatter housing, and a single warp cell. Do not use that to fuel. You'll be using that to craft later on the emergency warp unit. And 5 orbital uplinks. And we're done. So now we can pop up to Rendezvous 2. You now this one is a further one. It's 919 or something light years. So this will take 3 warps probably. Got the boltcaster at the start too, as you don't need to shoot anything till you have the scatter blaster. I prefer to use the boltcaster, which gives me the option to sell the scatter blaster. But I'm tempted to take the prepackaged with me this time. But you can, yeah, there's a number of things you can do. I always like the boltcaster personally. That's all. So we're just going to go roughly in the right direction. We've got 470 or something like a range, that'll do. That gives you enough chromatic to make the first uplink. Oh yeah, but I want 2 uplinks as well, which would mean I'd have to get more anyway. Plus, you still need to get some copper and stuff. So, like, if I didn't have to get any copper otherwise, like. So basically, if you manage to scrap it and everything, then it might be worth it. How much chromatic do you get from the boltcaster? I don't think you got any from the boltcaster. Go to the next one. You need 63 for the hyperdrive. You need a minimum of 93 to get 2 orbitals, and you could just fly into the Rendezvous 1 thing instead of using the second one. I just need 3. So if you can get 93 from both of them, then yeah, that would be worth it if the opportunity presents. Because you don't need 123 just so you can have a second orbital uplink. I make 5 uplinks, 1 for every station except the pirate, so put you close to it. Yeah, I also don't. You do 1 for the pirate. I make 7 total. We made 2 at the beginning and we've made 5 more. So you don't fly into Rendezvous 1. Or you... Yeah, if you make 5, then you must fly into Rendezvous 2 to 5 and not 1. I mean, teleport to 2 and 5. Otherwise you'd need 6. Avluling, we can now get out of that seat. Oh wait, this is Rendezvous 2, is it? It is, we're not going straight to the station, I forgot that. We're going to point towards Sephi. which is this one with the moons. We're going to go roughly towards the sunny side, but not directly at the planet, and we're going to pulse. We're then going to get out of the chair immediately and wait for 20 seconds of cruising to get that milestone. I do buy chromatic from a trader at first station. Okay, yeah. So, well, for me, I think the time, it's not worth the time to get it from a trader because it's RNG, so I don't include it. Like, it might be worth the time if the RNG is right. So this is one of those speed runs are different to a run that fits everyone, like a speedy run. So we now aim for the coast. And we'll go in until it dings. And then we get out of seat. Grounded. Open the back hatch. And skydive. Aiming for the coast. Holding forward will make you fall a lot quicker. If you do the whole way round, it might take less than 40 seconds to go. Make sure you don't do the whole way. Just do it to, like, position yourself a bit better. Does getting up in pulse count as... Yeah. That... Well... Damnedy diddly da... Oh, were you doing it where you go to a specific place via the menu? That makes sense that is autopilot, of course, but yeah. We got star diving, so we can just finish the last bit as fast as possible. Now, as soon as we get down, we'll switch to the terrain manipulator and make a big hole. We want 30 silicate powder from this minimum, which is what we've got. Because we want 30 for later, for living walls. So now, we got this, we got our own little fishing hole in the cave, away from sentinels. So we're going to claim the rewards from grounded now. That gives us a pre-packaged fishing rod, which we will install. And fish. Drifting boost and standing up in first. Oh, I see. We only need 3 fish with the Redux, which is nice. Yeah, putting the request from a trade. The wish. This is the chill part. Do 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 do. I don't care. I'm the fruit. You can't take sky from blue. Give it didn't do. Now, I'm curious. What do you guys think? I'm thinking if we do the optional hitchhiking, maybe we should do that after, so because that's optional, so we don't have the time on that. Or we can do it. We're in Rendezvous 5, which is the best time to do it, and just pause. Otherwise, we'll just teleport back to Rendezvous 5 after. That'd be easiest, probably. Won't mess with the time then. What have it? Oh yeah, I forgot there's an auto. So now we've got 3 fish. We want to bring the ship down. Destroy that gaseous bastard.
Destroy it. Destroy the child.
Yeah. There we go. Right, get in the bad boy. Take off. Yeah. Get up. We're now going to build a nutrition unit. Why do I need 48 gold? I should have... Oh. I thought I should have 50 from the thing, but there we go. Oh wait, yeah. I have way more than 48 gold. Why was it not detecting some of it. Oh, unless I just got all that 45 from the thing. That might have been it. Okay, made. We'll now use this nutrient processor to do our fish. They're all the same fish, which is helpful. Pickled fish. Happy days. Another one bites the dust. We'll now look for salvaged scrap. Unfortunately, there's a chance you won't see any when you're this close to the ocean, because that just takes a lot of space where there could be some away. Let's just move a bit over here. This ain't decals the ambassador habitat, so it wasn't so sterile and white. Isn't much better over here. Take me out to play. Tell them Zane ain't come back. I don't care, I'm still free, buddy. Scudo dibble dibble dee. Oh, ah, no. Oh yeah, we're not having much luck here, are we? It's fine in the first couple of times that it might just... I went to a very sparse part. Could just look for a more land-ridden area. I mean, it's pretty landy here. Let's go here. Oh, it's a little bit landy. It's a little land ho. It's a little bit landy. Doo-ba-diddle-doo. There we go. Ooh, 2. One's even closer. Probably only need about 2 of these. Oh! Damn it! I just clicked on the freaking... 2 seconds. Pause. Pause. I just clicked my dashboard off. Go there on foot at the start. That's me, defo. Right, that's me, defo gone now. Wait, so what? That's me, defo gone now. What do you mean? Right, here we go. Oh no! Why did that reset it? I pressed... Son of a bitch. Does anyone remember what that freaking time was? Was that 27 minutes, I think? We'll just have to add 20 seconds, 7 minutes to it. That's so annoying. I don't know how to pull the previous time up or whatever either. Grr. Checking. Thank you, Dark Lord. What the hell happened, game? Well, PC. Oh, no. And remember, if you're too close to stuff, it will... be a bastard. No. Look up, I said I have to go for Oh, sorry, I missed that. Said I have to go family calls. I have a great Chris, everyone. I'll check out the guide. Oh, yeah, cool, man. I have an awesome one. Hopefully everything's okay. And hopefully it's just fun family stuff. Yeah, have a good one, dude, and have a great Christmas. Catch you later. Oh, there we go. That should do it, maybe? Normally does it in 2, but I suppose 3. Because you need 5 things total. This'll do. It's a really good planet for it. For me, on the first one, I just like we already have to go to one like this for the other stuff, so I don't have to hunt for them on the first one. Oh, I clicked off again. There we go. There we go. So now I need to bring up my dang 2734. Thank you. I shall, we'll have to add that to the thing. Bit annoying though, isn't it? Right, I'm up to here. Fresh rations done, salvaging. Now, oh yeah, now we just go straight to the old station. Straight to the old station. 2738, 37. Yo, Breathless, how's it going? Now I think we need to buy something. Yes, we'll just sell the fish just to get them out the bloody way. Then we'll buy, I think it's a dirty bronze and a wiring loom. Happy days. But also buy a second S-Class hyperdrive. You don't need to, but why not? Actually, you might need to unless you want to make warp cells. You might have to sell something to afford it. So I just sell this one. But there are like 3 different... there are like 3 different milestones that give like 3 pre-packages and everything each, which you could just sell one of those to get it. Or you could talk to some NPCs to get that. There's a number of ways you can get a few elements. Imprint. For this, we then claim the rewards from Resist 2. Happy days. We then install the new hyperdrive, whichever one has the highest. We'll put in the thing, so this one stays. There we go, get back to our spoople. That's why we call it spoople, baby. Oh, where am I looking? Here we go. Right, so now we modify, we're just going to add the habitats, like 2 of the ones we just got onto it. I won't even make it possible to reach them. Although, to be honest, I might do my living walls up in there this time. No, because I haven't included the materials for stairs. So we'll leave it as is. Oh, do I actually... No, yeah. So once we got expand, we claim the reward from it. Now, I'd actually recommend getting rid of this. So the reason is, you don't want anything here, because it interferes with that button. It's really annoying. So you'll want to do your living walls in the other 3 if you're sticking to a single hab. So first, we want to put this back down here. We need to make sure we have 30 carbon left, so we could just pick this up after and get any back if we need to. We're going to get the dirty bronze. Dirty bronze, mate. Leg. So dirty bronze to silver. We could do living pearls now as well if you wanted. We're then also going to build 3 living walls. Then 5 gut rot flour. And then install the hazmat gauntlets we got, just so they're out of the way, and install, you will need them to pick those gut rot flour later. And now we can leave the station and go to rendezvous 3. I can't with just the best album. Legendary Mark 1. Mark 1? Right, and yeah, this will be a straight jump because we now got 2 S-Class hyperdrives, which is pretty dang swish. And all we need, baby. It's possible to do 3 to 4 or 4 to 5 or whatever in 2 jumps, but probably 3 again. So for this one, we're just going to get out of the seat, use the orbital uplink. On the next one, I'll show you why we get out of the seat when we do the orbital uplink. Go straight up to the core and do this diff. I'm going to scroll my thing while I'm doing this. And straight back to the ship after rendezvous 4. Bam, 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 bam. So yeah, on the next one we won't get out of the seat. We will apparently make some insane noises. It's kind of my thing. So off to the next one. So this won't be a single jump. Wait, where is it? This is 1,200 and something. It's a fairly big one. Probably wasting time clicking all these. Just this one will do. Closer. Trying to get that 2 jumper. You'd probably get a bunch of like the space battles on this. You can just try and fly into the lead vessel to while the battle's going on to make them disappear. Oh, we can do it in 2 jumps. Hells yeah! It's still annoying. Let's go. Bomba clad. Bomba clad. Skippity doo da ba doo da ba da. Ooh da ba day, it's a bomba clad. Dibby dibby dibby. Skippity boo. Oh, that's a lovely blue marble over there. So we're just going to go while we're still in the seat. Ah, it won't let us now. Okay, before you could do it when you're in the seat, and when you got there, you'd still be in the seated position, and it would mess with your the camera height and everything. Instead of fixing that, they've just done it so you have to get out of the seat, which I mean is fair. Yes, they did fix it. Anyway, do your station core again. Wow, wow, yicky yo, yicky yay, where my dogs at? Up the rendezvous 5. We're just gonna go while we're in the seat. I'm not cleaning it up. That's here to stay, isn't it? It's definitely corn. I think it's here to stay. Romamot. Do 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 do. Stupid do. Don't skip it every day. Skip it. You do when you skewer and you look in your thing and use another orbital link. Do don't skip. Oh, was I supposed to do that? Yes, I was. It's fine. So yeah, we'll go up now. We'll do this. Get the resist 5 and resistance. Now I wonder. I think we have to focus it, but let's just make sure whether or not. Oh, maybe we don't. Yeah, we don't need to. So you basically, on number 5, you talk to it again for resistance. Now we're going to get resist 3, 4, and 5 rewards. I think of your insane noises as live hold music. Hold music? What's hold? Now you've got, once you've got all 3 of those, we go modify again. Now first we'll put on 2 more engines. Oh, we got an extra engine. Then we'll do reactors. Just 2 reactors. With just 2 reactors. Being funky. Then we'll put... Oh, we did get an extra shield, so we can just do all 3 shields now. You'll often have to trade for an extra shield with one of the engines you've got. Why is it not connected? Where is it if it's not connected? Right, apply edits. Some modules must be. How can I get out of that? That's annoying. Wasting our time. No, don't resume. Oh. Right, better not have lost all our stuff. We didn't. That's good. Reactors. Fields. And done. Plus 56 till you start timer again. I don't understand what you mean. What do you mean plus 53 seconds until you started timer again? Upgrade your Corvette shield. If you mean when we restarted the thing, I mean, that really doesn't matter. Because that was just time spent going, oh no, the timer isn't running. Your phone places cumulative for the EU. Oh, okay. But why is that 53 seconds extra? No, I'm not adding that. That's pointless. Because that's just time we were discussing why the timer isn't running. Not part of the run. It's not like this is the save time that's being used for like a competitive run anyway. Right, now we completed the move, hard and defend. So we need heart and defend rewards. Then we put the phase beam and torpedo array on. Although we don't need to put specifically torpedo array or anything. But those are just the ones that it gives you. We've been given an extra phase beam, I think. So we've got 2 of those. We can just do that. We got 3 of those, really. Good lord, what a monstrosity. And that completes the destroy. Just scroll down while I'm got that open. We can now get that open and whack the conflict scanner in the spoopball. Happy days. Now it's time to... so you can do hitchhiking now. It's a good time to get it in. But we'll do it after. Because we've got a time run. So... now we're going to look at new reel. And we're going to go near it. And do the whole thing while we look for an anomaly. As soon as it pops up, we'll exit. Upgrading to 3-phase, always a solid industrial choice. And once you've got dwarfed, you can just head to New Reel, because we do need this planet. I use YouTube stream time to count to when you turned off timer to when you started timer again. Oh yeah, but we didn't actually do anything, that's what I'm saying. So it's pointless to count that. Right. Jabba, get close to the surface and no need to get out of the ship. Well, actually, no need to land the ship. You probably won't be able to scan all 3 fauna that you need from out the back. Because they... oh, okay, we're low enough it seems this time. Sometimes... it can be... you have to get quite low for it to spawn the fauna on the ground as well. They sometimes have to drop out of the out to the ground to scan the 3 you need. There. Hello, little fella. Wait. Now we've got an echolocator. We'll use, if we're by the ship, get in this pilot seat first, then use it. Because then you won't get the animation. Oh, I haven't got the rewards. Free boobin'. Do, do, do. Wild things. There goes your echolocator. I figured to note it. There. Get low. Oh, where's it gone? Oh, there it is. I missed it. So we're now going to go to this. It's almost always a atmosphere jump away. There. Like it's quick to do an atmosphere jump than to fly from where you are within the atmosphere. And then when you get here, just hover above again. You don't need to land. Great thing about Corvettes. Now, if you're directly above the thing, the phase beam won't necessarily work. But if it doesn't, just open the back, jump out. You'll still be able to beam back up. Just sometimes prevent you from beaming down. You'll probably want to get what's in these, the harmonic scrap and stuff. See storage augments and stuff. But you don't need it for the run, so do it if you want. So for these, if you've never opened one, second option first. Scan the memory, because we want this, we want the numbers here. So 8 minus 2, so 6, 3 plus 8, 11, 1 plus 0, 1. So 1, 6, 11. That's the code. So number 1 this time. It doesn't matter which order you do them in. It'll work. Then you lift the lock down. And then you go back into it to deactivate multi-seal. Then go and grab the multi-tool from here. B-class, nice. So does this have a bolt caster? Oh, this actually has a bolt caster, so we could have got it from the other one. But yeah, I'll just whack that in there. I'm not going to use the upgrades that we get from reclaimed machinery. So reclaimed machinery gives you a bunch of multi-tool upgrades to S-Class and X-Class, which will be more than enough to defeat the 5 corrupted centaurs you need to now. I mean, actually, yeah, I don't need them. Yeah, let's just use them anyway. So we'll take that. And we'll install... And we'll install these... So fire rate, that doesn't have fire rate, so we'll put fire rate 1 in this that has the best things. Yeah, so the 2 with fire rate are getting greater bonuses. Cool, that's good. That'll give us a solid weapon. We're now going to use a scanner to find a dissonant resonator. There's one. We'll fly over there and kill ourselves some corrupted sentinel beaches. Just corrupted beaches? And we go and kill them. I love hopping back in the Corvette and using the weapons to eradicate sentinels. Yeah, I mean, you can just keep going back and forth and it will count if you do it properly, but I'm just going to shoot them. These will repair the big guys, so definitely take these out first. And if one of them is repairing, shoot that, and it'll stop repairing for a while. Because it's worried about itself. And that's our 5. I'm just going to grab the loot anyway. Loot anyway. It'll give me help. But I also want the loot. So we can now go back into here and just stand in our thing to avoid their search. And while we're waiting... So we may as well get the rewards from Undying Horde and there was the Dwarfed. Undying Horde just gives us some money to get the contraband later. Nice and easily. Well then... We've only got 10 seconds to wait. So we're now going to do the Derelict Freighter. I'll now go and do the Derelict. I love hopping back and using the weapon to eradicate sentinels. I have a bad glitch for a bit with the menu. All the background of the text box is white, so I could only see that was. Oh, that sucks. Yeah, sometimes just, you know, turn it off and on again works. Being atom bombed with info. Right, now we're on here. They haven't fixed manually hovering over, which was a really cool function, so we'll just zip there. I would recommend, so, right, when it says to fully complete a derelict, it doesn't mean literally fully complete it. What it means is you have to do all three of the terminals. That means checking data pads until you get a credential for the second terminal, and then just completing all the terminals. That's it. You don't need to check every room, don't delete anything extra. We'll get the supplies here, because why not? If you really want to get everything, you will want to clear your inventory. Like, I haven't done that, so I won't be able to actually carry that much. I'm not going to bother clearing it, because we're doing a speedy run, so... we're not going to bother with picking everything up. What we'll do is check visa until I get credential. I think we got the credential already. That was nice. Now it's just a case of running to everything. It's a pretty nice one, honestly. It's not the quickest, but it's pretty... like, there's no bugs, which is a great plus. There is these. You can get some extra Corvette parts. We will. I have inventory full. Oh well. I'm just going to get that. Okay. We've already done the living wall, so we don't need that anymore. Bolted joint. We got a couple of Corvette parts. Worth it. Evening Zane, this is your first run. Well, it's not a speed run, a timed one with the save thing, but it's the only run we're doing of it today. It's a step-by-step guide run, following my guideline. Technically the third time I've completed the Redux since it released the other day. I don't think it was anywhere near being able to see me then. I guess it was then. I like it, it's a problem. Just ignore it. You shitey bastard, look at you. Banana, 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 pineapple. Banana, banana. I ate a mango. It was pretty good. You're scoobing and you're doobering and you're deeper poobling. Go through my face. Scooby-Dooby-Dooby-Doo. It's the last one. We're finally here. It's gonna be pretty swish. I hopefully didn't need that oxygen. No, I don't. Nanites. Oh, I could have got some Corvette parts, but nanites are fine. No, that's completed space wreck. Just waiting for it to tick. Wait, crew manifested crew of it. I've missed one of them. Where the hell did I miss one? For goodness sake. Well, at least I got teleporters next to him. I can't believe I missed one. Ah, you didn't go up the ladder, you shit. Oh, that was a fail, yeah. I've been no good at speedruns, I couldn't leave all the loot behind, yeah. Frickin' backtracking like a boosh. Like a sun boosh. Which room is it? It must be this room. Oh, and it's scoobing. Oh wait, I did the one in here, didn't I? This one? This one I did this, didn't I? I definitely did it. Did I click the wrong thing? I didn't get the... Is it because I have no slot? Then how do I have a slot now? Weird. Yes, I had no slot though, I think it is. I need to be aware of that then. That cost me a few minutes. Brick man. Do 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 ding 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 dong ding 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 like an apple pie like an apple pie. So now we're going to collect that central boundary map. Use that. And head to where it says. Hit the pulse for a little extra speed. Like a boss. Yo, Heather, how's it going? Awesome to see you. To see you, Swish. Bruce Forsyth. Nobody out of the UK probably knows who the hell he is. A bit further away from it than I'd like, but Wait. Who is it? Oh, yep. Clicked off the screen. Sit down and Central Forces. Watch Flip Panel TV shows TV, so I do. Ah, that's old stuff though. Bruce Forsyth. I mean, actually, he might have died now. If he didn't, if he's alive, he's in his 90s. Or potentially older. Is the last system the best one to do the Derelict? I mean, that's the one we just did it in. It's pretty good. The Rendezvous 5 system specifically. Now we've done that, we're going to head up and go to the pirate system. He died years ago, yeah. Yeah, he was in show business in his late 80s, dancing and stuff still. Dude was a legend. So, you can put the config scanner on and just look at these red systems. Pirates systems, as well as 3 level 3 conflicts will show us red. Let's look for the skull. You're good. Yo, Liliana. The Corvette Redux is the Corvette Expedition Redux. We're just going to ignore this and go straight to the station. Basically, the Corvette Expedition that came out like a few months ago, this is the Redux version, so second chance for you to do it. It's a slightly refined version, or a little less. It can do it quicker, basically. QI watching, would I lie to you? Mock the week out and cats pointless. Hell yeah. Oh yeah, they do really well on YouTube, like with like America and other countries and stuff, like TV panel shows. A Corvette is the buildable ship that you can now make. I'm in one now. This is a Corvette. Like, you can build the ship and how you like in Starfield. This is an ugly one, so I wouldn't take this as like how it should look. It's function purely. We need the friggin' teleporter still. We've got to run. Sonlita would say make the rocket boots, but I don't. So if you know what you're doing, it's worth the time. However, I think for people following my steps, they'll be like, it adds a step of buying some extra materials and then crafting the thing and claiming the rewards. I think the time that they would spend reading, checking back and stuff and doing the thing would waste more time for a lot of players specifically than it would save. That's why I don't include it. This is all contraband, the top 3, so we're just going to buy all of the top 3 because we can afford it, and the more we buy, the higher we can sell it for. You can also, I'd recommend getting the Suspicious Tech and Arms, which will give you I'll run out of cash, which will give you X-Class technology with it when you open them. Corvette is an old name for a warship. Local panel shows better. Here game shows annoy me. Yeah, I mean, like the game shows in America, like they're quite scripted, aren't they, or are they not? I don't know. It's like, I mean, the panel shows here are like, I think they're at least half scripted. But I don't think it matters. Now, once we've done this, we need to get the rewards from off the radar. So we're gonna get off the radar. We can then install the emergency warp drive. Why don't I have... Oh, that's why, because I haven't refined the living pearls. We can now head to outside and just emergency warp to a random system. Oh yeah, it was like Corvette was the one that dropped like the big summer update for this year. Quick menu, emergency warp, and das ist gut. Das ist gut, always on the run. Do 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 do. Das ist gut. Das ist gut. Yes, a lot of fun. Now, when you get to this one, you're going to want to double check that it is actually a good system. So perilous, which means it's not black market economy. You want to just check in discoveries, make sure it's not abandoned, make sure it's not a bad economy, and make sure it isn't uncharted. If it's not, then you're good. Oh no, so yeah, get out of there, I think, and then use your last orbital materializer, uplink thing. I also watch Big Fat Quiz every year. Hell yeah. Then you sell the contraband you picked up in the previous one. We'll find that in here. Blood Salt. The Prismatic Feathers, Moon Ether, which will complete another one. I'll sell these treasures we picked up as well, because they're pointless to keep hold of for us. That is completed the under their noses. And you only have a single one left now. Well, we have Hitchhikers, the like the optional one. The only one left that we actually need to do is to collect these, but these won't have done by now. 16 minutes left. So if you're doing this now, you could either add 16 minutes onto the run, or you can just, you know, the active time is just going to be an extra 30 seconds to log in later. But it's pretty quick. So we've spent, what, that was 27, let's say 28 minutes to 37. So words, so that's 45 and 20, so an hour and 5 minutes. So it will be less than an hour and 10 minutes to completely complete this of active playing. And that's real life time as well, not save time. Save time, it'd be less than an hour. You'd want to do, if you want to actually do a proper speed run, we have to get these done in time as well. You'd want to do frost crystals instead of copyright or DCM or got raw flowers. I think I've been in this expedition from the start and have yet to hit the first checkpoint. I'm in no rush and like to take my time. Yeah, it's the way to go, man. If you got the time and you want to enjoy it, then take your time and enjoy it, man, for sure. Hoping to get Mist later this year. Hyper Rogue and Hanab have been on my mind, as well as in-person social. Yeah, hells yeah. We're going to pop back to Rendezvous 5 to get Hitchhiker done, which is the optional one. I'm also going to get my G Fuel ready. What G Fuel? Let's have Hack and Slash, the Fruit Punch with Jason Voorhees on it. Because why the hell not? I got set to Mist games a few months ago. So what is Mist games? I've only replayed 1 or 2 so far. Is that in the winter sale at the moment? Hanabi's hard version of Hanabi, a co-op card game. I don't know what Hanabi stands for, but I know it was the name of the tour that Ado was doing last year. I think it was Hanabi Tour. Oh yeah, and while you're here, so basically just turn on multiplayer. And let some other players load in. And then just hitchhike. I'll have to take advantage of the Quicksilver duplication. My first expedition was cursed and that was a brutal start. I think I died within the first few minutes. No! The curse was a fun one. So, someone trying to create one where mine's just gone. Sorry, buddy. Hopefully it doesn't mess with me. Why is mine at the first one? Mine shouldn't be at the first one. At least should it? Waiting for someone to pop in. It was really quick when I did it earlier. Someone's just popped in immediately. Ooh, delicious. On the randomized version, and hopefully it goes on sale. Do 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 do. The last time I tried it in the anomaly, it didn't work. Here we go. Last time I tried it in anomaly, it didn't work. I instead. Oh. Hello there. I'm gonna check out your thing. Cheers, bruv. Last time I did in the anomaly, it's got albumin pearls. Fancy. So yeah, the last time I did it in the anomaly, it just left me in the anomaly. It like just took off and I didn't go. They might have fixed that now, but I'm gonna throw away. How long do they take? Not giving me a timer because it's someone else's. Oh no. Just staying out the way, don't worry about me, buddy. Ooh-wee. Feel so bougie. I know, right? Are you bored of the players' ships now? Oh, yeah, Corvettes, yeah. So Corvettes can be walked around in like this, yeah. and built and stuff. Yeah, you can kidnap them. I'm hitchhiking, so he's not really kidnapping me. I'm asking for it. Gagging for it. Too many jokes I should avoid there. I'm reading a book with the main characters called Liliana at the moment. Book called... Oh yeah, it's... Right, I'll find it. Because we're waiting for this person anyway. It's called... The Villainess Speaks Not. Main character is a little girl who's been... She's got memories of a past life in other worlds. It's basically an isekai. And she's been cursed so that she's mute. In that world, to do magic, you need voice. So she's like, her value as a noble goes down and stuff. This whole thing where like uses the memories from a past life or whatever, as well as... I think it's a past life. I can't remember exactly what it is in that one. But yeah, she's I think she might actually get the memories of her future self. So it's like her mind's gone back in time or something. So she knows what's going to happen, and she'll end up dead if she carries on going with what the thing is. Okay, I'd recommend it. It's fun. Is there a way to lock them down so that doesn't happen? I mean, you could just turn multiplayer off. These players AFK at the Nexus, they get shoved on someone's ship and taken elsewhere. I got those when they were on sale. I got Abduction Riven and missed the course. I think there was another game. I was so curious what the hell is Mist. So well, we're still waiting for someone, so let's look what the hell Mist is. So Mist. No, not Miet. Mist. Video game, yes. Mist is a 1993 adventure video game developed by Cyan and published by Broderbund for Mac OS in the game. The player travels via a special book to a mysterious island called Mist. The player interacts with objects and traverses the environment by clicking on pre-rendered imagery. Solving puzzles allows the player to travel to other worlds, ages, which reveal the backstory of the game characters and help the player make the choice of whom to aid. That sounds cool. These games are the first video games of the type we now play. Wait, the first? Really? Like, first in what way? 1993 is freaking early, so when did... That's probably 97 or something. Oh, 95, the Deadless Encounter. That was cool. That was like a movie. The guy sounds like he's back. That was like a movie game. It was, well, it was an RPG game. But had... Is it like an action RPG, actually? That had, like a little movie cutscenes. So they were actual, like, properly recorded video cutscenes. Not generated. And it had that woman from Wayne's World 2 in it. I think we brought this up the other week. I'm trying to think RPGs. What are the first ones I played, and when would they have been from? With the visuals and stuff. Yes, but the later ones expanded on that.
Stop!
I don't know, what do you mean with the visuals and stuff? Like, Tia Carrera, thank you, yeah. The later ones expand on... first video games that type the visuals. Because I've never heard of it. I feel like I'd have heard of this game before if it was the first, like, in a big way. I think... Because, like, how old... When was stuff like... Is this person ever going to come back to his ship? Or is he just like, there's a guy on my ship, I'm just... He won't leave. I think so. Duke Nukem 3D, I guess. Although I don't know if this game was 3D. Nuka 3D, that was later than that. That was 96. That was PlayStation 1. But yeah, all the others I guess were like side scrollers that I used to play. They're like Caterpillar, Harrier Attack. Yeah, I don't know. I'm actually really surprised you hadn't heard of it. Okay. We had this conversation last week. Yeah, we did, yeah. Myst was more of a puzzle game than an RPG. Okay, right, these were PC games. Oh yeah, so Harrier Attack was Amstrad. Caterpillar was Amstrad. Quagmire was DOS? Or Windows 93? I don't think it was 95. I think it worked on DOS. Duke Nukem 2D. Duke Nukem the original one. That might have been an old Windows, like, very early Windows game as a side scroller. It's one where, like, at the end, it's like you say to the enemy, the boss at the end of the game, like, I'm going to rip your head off and shit down your neck. And then when you defeat him, he rips his head off, sits on his neck with a newspaper and starts whistling. Trying to steal a player's ship. I'm not trying to steal it. I'm just waiting in here to hitchhike. But he's not actually doing anything. But he's probably just AFK. I've just been sitting here for ages. Chucky Egg. It was BBC Model B with Frank and Chucky Egg. Wolfenstein. I never played that. It's a PC. And, right. There they come. I don't know if this guy's coming. Is there another person here? Yeah, let's go to that one over there. You watch this one will take off any second there. Yeah. We'll just teleport to the fourth one. Let's go. Any notification? No, I don't. What? Only you used to get stream notifications, what, on my Discord? Or do you mean something else? You might have silenced the @ everyone on my server or something, if that's the case. Because I still @ everyone when I go live. Wolfenstein 3D is the beginning of Doom and Duke Nukem. Wolfenstein 3D? Are you sure? Because the first Duke Nukem game I played was a 2D game. Side-scroller. On either DOS or very early Windows. Dude, I've never played a Wolfenstein game. I do have Doom. Yeah, because I mentioned this last week as well. I've got the Doom floppy disk shareware version, like the rare one that was like, it was like a physical copy that was actually like given out or whatever, like branded. Not sure where it is. Actually, I think I do know where it is. It's with my 1,000-strong DVD collection that I haven't touched in over a decade. And a couple of big boxes that haven't been opened in a decade. Here we go. They're not even chicken. It's red, baby. Is there another person who's going to stow away? There is! You can't catch me. Let's go. We've stowed away. I won't show my face until we've got the reward, just in case he stops going because of it. Yay! Thanks, comrade. Huzzah! Bon voyage. Oh, he stopped. Oh, Sarah, was that Sarah McFly? I didn't see the name before. I've seen the stood up. Well, hello there. Right, let's go to the front and just go in front of the thing. Good day. Is this where they just me off into existence? Ah, they've either left the system or they've turned more trial because it's like, ah, someone went in my ship. It was Sarah McFly. Thank you for the ride. And now we can just call our own ship. Yes, Liliana, you can now spacewalk as well. It works like a dungeon crawler game. Okay. Wolfenstein game. Oh crap! It is. Oh, so Doom was 93 as well. Wolfenstein games, particularly Wolfenstein 3D, came first in 1982, pioneering the modern first-person shooter FPS game, with Doom arriving a year later. So, let's see, when was Duke Nukem 2D? I don't know if it said 2D, but... Oh, Alan. Manhattan Project, well that's not that. On me, look at it. Scrolling game, here we go. That was 91, Duke Nukem. The first Duke Nukem I played was a year before that, it seems. But it was also 2D. So Duke Nukem 3D came in 96, I think, or 5 it said. Or something. Followed by similarly styled Duke Nukem 2 in 93. The series made the jump to 3D graphics, Duke Nukem 3D in 96, which became most popular of the three games. Yeah, Duke Nukem 3D was amazing. Because, like, it had the classic RPG traits where, like, there's a wall and it's got some little cracks in it. Which means, it clearly means, you can destroy that wall. Get the rocket launcher, let's do this. So get the game. Yo, if you mean No Man's Sky, if you like... If you like enjoy sandboxes where you can kind of do whatever you want and space stuff and exploring, building and stuff, then yeah, I think it's worth getting. It's probably a game for you. Educate blowing in the inside of the Corvette because reasons. God, Space Weasel. Looking. What is this? Space Weasel ruins everything. Doom is the best. Doom is a pretty good game. I used to go over a friend of mine's. I used to go over his every week, and we'd play Doom. Right, so we still actually can we do these now? We can. Get the last one. Why does this don't fix that bug yet? Actually, anyway, it could. Your cape could blow in the wind inside your Corvette. So it would have some kind of life support. So it could have a breeze. It has wind and stuff. It won't in space. However, it would like it wouldn't blow in the wind in space, but it would like flap behind you because you're moving and pulling it. So it's not like it would just go with you without bending or anything. That is a game. So one has the low-level background. Oh, do you mean the music? Sim were the first FPS. Maze War and Space Sim were the first FPS games. Oh, what's that? Oh, I love this music. Yeah, it is good. Yeah, you often hear it twice now, weirdly. I think you should only hear it once, right at the end, otherwise it has less impact the second time. Let's turn multiplayer off. So now, mission. Well, first, let's clear up the rewards from this. And I think we should go back to the normal mode to get all of our Corvette parts. Primarily because it's just we just then haven't got to feck around bringing them back through the anomaly. So the first thing we're going to do is go to the space station and sell what we don't need and get through all the stuff. Yo, Marco, how's it going? Shit is it to you? Who is this? Is this someone else's freighter? Because I've turned multiplayer off now. Is this a freighter someone saved that I can now be like, dibs, bitch? Dibs, bitch. What's happening? A Doom game server and fight another IT team when we finished work. Yeah, cool. I didn't know you could have... Oh, wait, do you mean like the FPS Dooms? Like the... Oh, of course, FPS. But like the MP... The ones with multiplayer online. The more recent... 2014, was it? With the awesome soundtrack by Mick Gordon. You like BFG division. It's good time. What am I doing? Oh yeah. Boop boop. Meep more. I'm still pretty excited for new Stargate series, but it's going to be like 5 years before it's made or something stupid. Oh, 9798. There's what? There's a Doom MMO then. I had no idea. I never played that. A class, I'll take it, you slag. $80 million, you can back right off, mate. In the first one's supposed to be free. What the hell? We had rolled out Windows 95. Ah. Oh yeah, I have to press the thing. Scoob-a-doodle-dab-a-diddle-diddle-do. Right, so we got to go through all the milestones now, get the rewards, so we can take stuff back to the Mansarv. First freighter saved from pirates is free. Yeah, well, it's supposed to be your first freighter that you get. There was a thing that made it so sometimes, even if you didn't accept it, it would try to charge you. But I never had that experience, even when people were saying that was a thing, so I don't know. Don't know if that was only for a short time, maybe it's now back. I haven't tried to get a freighter in a while. But yeah, it should be that your first freighter you own is free. Oh, so we do the crew manifest and stuff as well. I decided for myself that building a Corvette monstrosity was too much work versus just flowing through the expedition end menu. Wait, why are those the two options? Happy, merry, practically Christmas saying the stream. Hells yeah, complicated Mike man. I hope you're doing well, dude. Merry Christmas. Hope you're freaking awesome. Oh, so yeah, I released a post on YouTube. I didn't pin a... Oh, I was going to do that, wasn't I? I will pin a link to it. It's basically just the stream schedule. Stream schedule holidays. So basically, the schedule is that I'll be streaming on Monday, but that's still Twitch only for Valheim. On Tuesday, I'll be streaming YouTube and Twitch for Valheim. I will not be streaming next Thursday with Valheim, and I will not be streaming next Sunday with No Man's Sky. I will probably not be streaming a week on Monday for the group Valheim, but if I get back in time, I will. Saying roll again? Or goodness sake, it's a 60 special dragon. It is. Look at that. That's what these dice have, like a little dragon as a 6. Sweet. Then figuring out what was the most effective for inventory space with single pieces. Dude! Dark Lord, man, thank you for the gifted sub. Very much appreciated. Hells yeah. Welcome to Swesty Man, Sajamalur. Sajamalur. Reminds me of Captain Zap Brannigan saying Velour. Zip this poison and P. Norden? Is that it? It cut off the friggin' name bit there. Yeah, I think it's P. Norden. Welcome, Shidezu. Okay, hells yeah. Yeah, Velour. Yeah, thank you, Dr. Man. Very much appreciated, dude. Interspace to single pieces. Corvette ship transfer is good for duplicating rare parts. It is, yeah. Yeah, I actually made a video on it. But like, because the quickest way to get Corvette parts is to do the copy thing in the expedition. So you basically set up the ship to have 100 parts and all the parts you want to duplicate, and then you can just duplicate it on the other side, then get all the parts off so it's just a husk, trade that husk with the normal ship, scrap that normal ship, and then get another one. Once you've traded it, you can make another copy, but obviously you'd want to then scrap it just to not take up all your slots. Hells yeah, thank you, man. Oh yeah, so that's the stream schedule. So lovely. Yeah, that's what the stream's going to be like over Christmas. So just not next Thursday, next Sunday, and probably not next Monday. But this Monday, tomorrow, will still be happening, and I'll still be streaming on Tuesday as well. Both Valheim. Billy West voices Zach Brannigan and Fry the Professor and Zoidberg. I know. Holy crap, that's cool. Yeah. What's that? Roll for Gek. Oh yeah, Gek's streaming, isn't he? 3. What was the most inventory space with single pieces? Damn it, there's something I was going to say, but I can't remember what it bloody was. Oh yeah, so right, I have this step-by-step guide worked out. I'll be releasing the written version to patrons and X-Men after the stream. I'm hoping to get the video done for tomorrow. Like, there's a small, tiny possibility I don't get the video for this one done. If that is the case, I will just release the written guide to everyone. So those who want the step-by-step guide, you'll still, at the very least, have the written. But I'll hopefully have the video done for tomorrow. It's Christmas, I've got a bunch of Christmas stuff to also sort out in the next few days. I've just been working basically up until now and haven't had time to sort Christmas stuff. Swish, right, so let's go and sort some of the things. Oh, when? So did we get the other one as well? There's another one to do. It doesn't seem to want me to do it though. Yeah, it's not letting me sell the manifest or the other thing, whichever one. Oh, I don't have it. I mean, that's fine. If I don't have it, then I can't sell it. I'm fine with that. Oh, gown, it's gone. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Gown. What went wrong? Right, so let's just sell the random crap we don't need. Crystallized heart, do we really need that? Definitely don't need that. We'll keep the Atlantides. Actually, is there any point in me keeping Atlantides, as I can't do anything with it? Yeah, we'll keep it anyway. With a rusted material. We can open these. His name was Shabba. Doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. He lived on the second floor. Gek said you should have rolled 3 die and got 3 6s. I mean, he bloody would, yeah. I mean, to be honest, if he watches the VOD back, he'll probably be annoyed that I didn't just say 6 because I rolled them all off screen. So I didn't have to say it when I got a 1, because I knew what you were doing. But I feel like once you've broken trust, the trust is gone, so I'm not doing that. Yeah, plans for Christmas. Yeah, I'm going to see my brother, who and his family, like my niece and nephews, down south for a couple of days, which should be fun. And Christmas Day. But yeah, not much other than that. But I barely, they live quite far away, and I don't drive, so I barely see them, so it's nice to chill for a bit. How are you guys, though? Are you guys doing anything swish? Anything swishmas for Christmas? No, my brother's name is not Wayne, no. It's Andrew. And that is as far as I'll go. Well, my older brother's Andrew. Heading down south. Right, let's just open stuff. Do 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 do. Naturally, it would have to be spelled Wayne. Wayne. So when I made the name that I have, like Zane or whatever, for like as an online name, I think this was. That's like I did it like 20 years ago now. Zane wasn't a popular name for people in the real world. Like in Poland or something it might have, but not in like the West, like UK and America. Gek Nippy Christmas. Ooh. And so I just came up with the spelling. I just thought Zane sounded like a cool name. Then turns out it was already a name that's used elsewhere and blah blah. Actually, I might have heard. I think Billy Zane I might have heard of before. That's probably the only time I'd have heard of Zane. But that's like a surname as well, so. You're having a very Gek Nippy Christmas. Does that mean just getting stoned? I'm going to get blitzed and I'm going to eat lots of ham. I think you're American, aren't you? So that means lots of ham, I think. You guys have turkey on Thanksgiving. We have turkey on Christmas. Yeah, Zane would sometimes come to the hooker bar I used to hang out in. Oh, cool. I've had hooker once. It was at Download Festival. Actually, no, twice. Both times at Download Festival. They used to have a hooker tent. It was really nice. Like, it was mud and everything everywhere, except for in this tent where you had to take your wellies off and stuff because of nice carpets. So you just took your wellies off, just sat down on these carpets and having some hooker. Maybe you could get a coffee and like a little snack. It was really nice. Inventory full. It's full. Depends on family, probably. We do turkey on Christmas. Thanksgiving was both ham and turkey. Ah, cool. I think a lot of people, I think almost everyone who dislikes turkey just doesn't cook it well. This is original, not a colour and Gek. Wait, what? I'm wondering what that's to. Oh, yeah. My name. Oh, yeah, well, that's the thing. So whenever I have a Gek character, I always like to call it the Platinum Gek, because that's Platinum's better than Gold, or the Tungsten Gek, because he's hard. You know what I'm saying? It's got I like to call Gold Gek the Pyrite Gek. Multi-layered, that one. It's a multi-layered insult. Good stuff. So, get rid of that. Are we going to keep the Scatter Blaster? Nah. The Cyclone Ballista, I do want to keep that to take back for my thingy to use to get the Corvette parts. It has a nice air of effect. A bit better than the Photon for digging deep. Explains a lot, Heather. What's that? Spiffy Yellow is better. Nah, I've prefer Pyrite just because it's also so it calls him like fake gold, but also calls him a fool, which is great. It's like has a double meaning of insults. It's good stuff. My family used to have a hooker, an old one. I'm not sure if that's a joke or not. There's definitely some jokes you could do with hookers. We're having tortilla or tortillerie on Christmas Day, and then turkey on Boxing Day, when our celebration is this year. What's tortillerie? Is that like a mousse or something? A French Canadian meat pie. Oh, tortilla. A French Canadian meat pie. Okay, so what's the meat that you normally put in this pie? And what's like the gravy that's in it type thing? Describe the pie. What herbs do you use? These genuine questions, by the way. Not I'm like with food. Sell all these. Oh, the Dyson pump. We need that part of the cyclotron. So we don't want to sell that. Oh! Oh, phew. See, that's why you gotta be careful. Switches. Cool. I've never made one, but my daughter makes an amazing one. Ah, okay, cool. With pork and beef, I think. Yeah. Oh my, I'm at the same merchant. Ah, Neth. A mouth positively big to the merchant. Thanks, man. Let's okay, yeah, we need to just get some more done. Boop-a-doop-boop, boop-a-doop, boop, boop, boop-a-doop-boop. Yeah, by the way, if you always have trouble with cooking turkey, this is the way to get a delicious moist turkey. First of all, actually, I was going to say, first of all, give it a good old rub. No. So what you want to do is you want to essentially set up a self-basting system. So you cover the entire top of the turkey in bacon, and I mean proper bacon, belly bacon, streaky bacon, whatever you want to call it, the fatty bacon. You cover the top of the turkey in it. Then you cover the turkey in foil, and then you put an extra layer of foil on the legs because they'll cook quicker. So the extra layer of foil insulates it a bit more, so it just slows the cooking a little more down. Then you cook it for whatever time you need to for the American. You need to then cook it for whatever you need to cook it for to bring it to temp. I'd recommend just like legit, just try and bring it to temp. Don't like overcooking it will ruin it no matter how good you baste it. Then when it's nearly to temp, probably like 5 degrees off or something, maybe 8. I'd probably go for 6 degrees off or something. The hitting temp 6 or 5. Anyway, once you're at that, take the foil off, take the bacon off, whack it on high to get that crispy outside. Then of course, let it rest for a while for it to come up to temp fully, and just for it to be epically juicy and retain the juice in the thing. And then you, while you're doing your taters and stuff, then you use that bacon to wrap around little sausages to make your pigs in blankets. These are British pigs in blankets, which means it's a sausage wrapped in bacon, not a sausage in like a corn dog dough thing, whatever it is. We call those sausage rolls, and we do those better as well. I checked out after the word bacon. Why? You don't like bacon? Bacon's amazing. We do be doing a turkey speed run. I've already gained so much weight after I quit nicotine that I will not be doing any food speed runs. I did, however, have a Wagyu burger last night. I ordered it from this Japanese place that's near me. I thought I'd try it because they do a Wagyu burger. And the Wagyu burger, it was like, it's not proper, it's not imported Japanese Wagyu. It's Wagyu cattle that has been bred with like local cattle, so it's probably Aberdeen Angus / Wagyu or something. So it's really pretty good, but it's not like Kobe beef or anything. And you shouldn't think it is. It just has the name. It wasn't extra fatty. It wasn't. Basically, it just tasted like a good burger. Like it wasn't. Like it was just a good basic burger. Just done really well, because it was 2 smash burgers with American cheese on a brioche bun, which wasn't too sweet, so it was nice, with a spicy burger sauce, which was really good. It was really good, and it came with a crap ton of chips, and it was freaking awesome. I don't like it. I have a McDonald's BLT as a young'un and nearly choked on bacon. I think ever since I don't like taste. Oh, that sucks. That makes sense though. Yeah, like you when you're younger, you build your. Tree's full again, for sake. You build your tastes based on what doesn't make you sick, essentially. So when you're younger, if you eat bitter vegetables and you're not sick, then you'll like the taste. You'll just come to like it. Your body will just be like, okay, that tastes good, and you just will it into existence of tasting good. If you are sick within 3 to 5 days of eating that new thing, your body will find it even more disgusting. Or if you didn't find it disgusting before, you will find it disgusting now. It will make you feel sick to eat it as a defense mechanism. Which is why when parents try to force feed their children to the point that they just make them feel sick, it just makes it worse. You're not helping. I'm with a friend of mine. His parents used to force feed him sprouts, and he basically, like, half the time he'd vomit, and he hated vegetables for like most of his adult life. He had to force himself when he had a child. He forced himself to. But I don't care about these ones. He forced himself to kind of get used to it. So he would. I think he did it with sprouts as well. He wanted to do it with the one he hated the most. So like he basically forced himself to eat it just like 1 or 2 every day for 2 weeks, and then. Because he didn't get sick in those 2 weeks, he just kept eating them and felt great. It was, he now likes them. He just acquired the taste. Did you try that new ramen place where giraffe used to be? Ramen place where giraffe used to be? I'm going to need a name. I've no idea. I also don't know giraffe. Because I think you're nearby, aren't you, Paul? Did I say the name of the Japanese place? At least not that close to me. That bit for me, Doc says it's a mild rare condition that makes them bitter. Really? Because all vegetables are bitter, pretty much. Like, all vegetables have a level of bitterness. I like bitter flavours. To a degree, obviously. Like burnt, it weighs heavily on the bitter. I don't like burnt, but like I like So like sprouts, like brassicas, have a very high bitterness rating, which is why a lot of people don't like them. I really love them. I like bitter, but this is ramped up tenfold. Okay, so it's like it is. So you have a condition where it's actually just way more bitter to you than to most people. That sucks. Also, like, and I love like Fine Dick IPA, like IPAs and stuff. They're pretty bitter. Most IPAs actually have like a bitter rating and stuff. I think isn't really anything else I can sell. I'm making more of the silver. Viking statues, sell those. But really the amino chambers probably not, but we sell that. Bum ba ba bum bum ba ba bum bum ba ba bum bum ba ba bum bum bi di 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 dum bi du 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 dum bi du 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 dum bi du 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 do di ba ba bi skibidi bidi bidi diddle skibidi bidi bidi bidi. I'm about 30 miles south, I reckon. I pass through the centre often though. I noticed on Friday that the giraffe restaurant had been replaced by a ramen place. So is this Birmingham, you mean? I live about 15 miles from Birmingham, so I don't live, like, in Birmingham. Speaking of burnt, a co-worker bought smoked cheese and crackers for the place. I tried a couple of bites, but I think the smoky flavour was too reminiscent of when we had house fire. Oh, that sucks. Yeah, that sucks. So, like, are you worried about Birmingham? So, giraffe, I don't know where that was. You want about the one in Grand Central? Was it next to the fur place in Grand Central? Is that where giraffe was? Because if so, you're talking about Tonkotsu. Yeah, in the station. So you're talking about Tonkotsu. That used to be in Selfridges. It's moved to Grand Central now. That's the one that I went to. I took Gek and Gabby to. Well, I showed them where it is. Gek actually paid them, didn't I? We went for ramen there. Like, it's really good. I'd recommend it. It's like, it's not like Michelin star ramen, but it's good ramen. It's like, it's on par with, I would say it's on par with Ichiraku ramen, the biggest chain in Japan, ramen chain. So it's on par, maybe actually a little better. I would say, if anything, it's very slightly better than Ichiraku, personally. So it's like on par with what you'd find in Japan. Not like... I would say it's on par or worse than small family-owned ramen restaurants in Japan, because those are generally just outstanding. But like Ichiraku it's the base level ramen. It's not like in Japan it's considered just like the very basic ramen. It tastes good, it's good, but it's not like amazingly special. I think this is slightly better than that. It's like anime. Or what do you mean? Well, okay, explain please, Dark Lord. How's it like anime? Yeah, it's pretty cheap. I'd recommend it. It's like, Zane knows, do I? I don't think I know. I bet you Dark Lord's sitting there thinking, I'm so disappointed in him. He doesn't know. What's he doing? Right, is that... Oh, collectible. Optional. Oh, you mean dubbed? So terribly. Dark Lord likes his anime, like, stunted. He likes his anime ruined for no reason, basically. He likes it dubbed instead of subbed. Well, I used to call him a filthy dubber. Make a mouse. Make a mouse. Make a mouse. Oh yeah, sell whatever left to sell. We've now finished fully the thingamadoot. And nectar sponge cake, we'll get rid of that. Don't care about that. Although it might have been worth jam fluffer. Let's see what they give in the nutrient ingester. Mama nama. Dub bear. Mama nama. Mama na na bum banana bum bum banana bum banana bum bum. Make sure there's no more tech I need to sell. Narp. Sweet. We got the sack town, baby. Gonna keep that. Gonna take it with us. Woo-doo. How do you learn to swear in foreign if it's dubbed? How do you learn to swear in foreign if it's dubbed? Actually, I'm trying to think, do I know any swear words in Japanese from anime? I know usewa is like shut the fuck up, I think. Urusai is shut up. I think usewa is shut the fuck up, I think. I only know that because of Ado's song. Usewa. And urusai from anime. That's usually subbed as shut up. Duolingo has not taught me any swear words. I think, like, obviously there isn't a swear word, that's just moron or idiot. Everyone knows that one. Yeah, I don't think I know any others. I mean, the classic weeb words are baka and hentai. Yeah, referring to a person. Yeah, the... like, hen whatever, or ecchi, just means pervert. They're not actually really swear words, are they? I've taught Duo a few swear words. I've thrown a few swear words at the Duo bird before. Them as bollocks or bugger. I was in like the tameness. Yeah, like I think usewa is probably the. I don't even know if that's actually what it says, but I know that in the song, like the usewa, shut the fuck up. I think it's a very angsty song. Right, Bosh, Goosh, Badoosh. Let's whack all these at the bottom. This bottom, yeah. We definitely want to take the Deadeye cannon with us because I think there actually some complex resources to build them, I think. Let's go for the ones that have more than one. At least I should take some of the things off my actual Corvette here, shouldn't I? And then take them all back. The Japanese word is no. The biggest Japanese word is no. No is just ie. Unless you mean a different word for the same thing. Let's go. Just the step-by-step guide I was waiting for. I hope everyone is having a great day. Yo, Geno Suckex. So, we've already done the run. We're just, like, sending stuff over now. The, so, like, you have the option of either watching the stream back if you wanted to see how it was done, or I'm hoping to get the video out as soon as possible. Worst comes to worst, I'll be still releasing a step-by-step written guide. So, at the very least, you'll definitely get a guide available. It'll be going out to patrons and members, like, after this stream, the written guide, but I'm still working on the video. Right, we need to now go to the primary save. Actually, we need to let it save first. No, thank you. They will never say no outright. It's like really hard to... Oh, that, yeah. Well, yeah, it's more denying someone than the word now, isn't it? But yeah, like as in, can you do this? So I think, I'm not sure that's something we can do at the moment type thing, instead of just, no, we can't. Beating around the bloody bush. Beating around the fucking bush, mate. I mean, to be fair, there's a lot of people in England who are like that as well, so... While it's a bit annoying, I'm used to it to a degree. Black Ruby, yo! Hello, I was wondering if you'd stream this evening. Just finished a long Final Fantasy 14 session, so it's time for a gaming break. Mate, hell's yeah! Never played Final Fantasy 14. That's the one with the girl with the pink hair in it. I bought that on Steam when it was on sale years ago, purely because, she's hot. I'll buy. Yeah, but I'm ZA and we are very direct, makes it tricky. I mean, I prefer being direct as well. It's definitely saved. Auto-saved at this point. Cool. Right, let's go back to primary save to get the stuff out. The exec trainer was like you're a woman from South Africa. You're playing biz on the hard mode with Japan. I do not understand that sentence. It was like you're... Oh, it was like... You're a queer woman from South Africa. You're playing biz on mode. Yeah, I still don't quite understand what you mean by that, but... and ZA, I thought ZA was New Zealand for some reason. Is ZA South Africa? Zuid-Africa. Okay, I had no idea. So does that mean South Africa? Like, does that translate to South Africa? Played Final Fantasy 4 since closed... cool. Since closed beta in 2013 before launch on PS3. And your sentence makes some sense now. Yeah, I mean, well, no country's perfect. I like way more about Japan than I dislike. But I mean, I think if you think you like everything, you probably don't know enough about the place. Like, you've probably got those rose-tinted glasses on or whatever, and you're probably going to be in for a nasty shock if you go there. Because like, that is the thing, is it's like the culture shock and stuff. It's like, I think Japanese people actually experience it massively with France. But this was from ages ago. Apparently, like, a lot of Japanese tourists who love going to like Paris because of the whole like the romance of the French and stuff, and then finding it's a bit of a shithole. Like, it is in places, so's London in places, so's Birmingham, you know. Birmingham really is. And like they're just disappointed and they're just shocked, and it's like this trip I've like saved up for like a decade to go on is ruined and stuff. It's like, you know, it's like horrible. Like if you could suffer the same thing going to Japan, I think, as well, if you think everything's going to be a perfect anime. You need to live or work with the country to learn it. Or Zimbabwe would make sense. Less so with modern internet, but yeah, Paris syndrome was real, yeah. Yeah, less so nowadays, yeah. Right, let's black all these out. Anything that will fit in the starship means it's going to slot, like, gather onto a slot that exists already, so these will just be all whack to there. Even if we had duplicates, I don't really care much. Definitely helps getting these parts. Actually, I've already taken them over now. I could have done the 100 thing. Oh no, I said I wouldn't do that. Yeah, so last week. So yeah, this is the way we're doing. This is the way we move. I'm just going to get the technology slots while I remember. Use all those organs we just got. I can't imagine there are any shithole in Norway, but that must be the cleanest country I've ever seen. There might be. I'd be surprised if there was none. But it definitely looks like a really clean country. Like Japan was incredibly clean. The only dirt I ever saw was just like a build-up of like decades of like grime on like air conditioning units and stuff on roofs in Osaka. But I personally saw the beauty in that. It was like... It's like cyberpunk. Like it's in Downton. And like, you know, where you look down the narrow alleyway, there's a crap ton of neon lights the entire way down. There's loads of wires loose hanging and stuff from building to building and stuff all the way down. It's just like, it's basically the closest thing to cyberpunk in existence. Almost full homies. But like otherwise, like Japan's like incredibly clean. The only littering I saw the entire time I was there was a salaryman eating an egg, and he put the shell in a bush. That he got an egg from a combini, like peeled the egg, then put it in the bush on the side of the road, and then went at his egg. And that's not even littering, because eggshells are compostable really easily, so that I don't really consider that littering. I did see some homeless kids at one point, but even they were very clean, had like a really neat tent area, and were all just seemed very quiet, and it looked like, I mean, it wasn't good, like they seemed homeless anyway, I think. They were in under an underpass, but it was like a really clean underpass. I was just walking past because I got off the subway one station early, which is crazy. It gave me like a 40-minute extra walk, one station. Ridiculous. Bloody city's huge. And I had to walk under the government building just by Shinjuku Park. And then I walked, because I wanted to stop off at the smoking area in Shinjuku Park so I could vape before I went to bed. It was like 11 PM, and you can't smoke in public or vape in public in Japan. You have to use designated smoking areas. And the closest one was a 15-minute walk from my hotel after 10 PM. Yeah, the expectation is you carry a trash bag with you, which I thought was great, versus bins everywhere. Yeah, I mean, I do agree. I think it's like they almost take it to one extreme, but it works, so maybe they're not taking it to extreme. So yeah, resume expedition. Oh yeah, I've never thought of that. Yeah, wise makes sense with Quakes. Hard to underground, yeah. There's been cross-platform. Play Xbox was the last platform which was allowed after a lot of fuss because of the Xbox sub required to play it. Yeah. Saves a lot of problems on emptying bins. I mean, it does, but there's also, like, when there's not a bin and you have to take it home with you, there are certain situations where that's really not viable. Or you just end up carrying trash, quite a bit of trash with you in your hand for like ages. I just feel like that's maybe slightly too far. But people do it. Like in the UK, there's bins everywhere, but they're always overflowing with trash. or you have a trash bag with you. And yeah, and I think having a trash bag with you that you're holding in your hand as you walk around a city is a bit too far. I'm just saying that's just my opinion. What else can we get now? Got no tech to bring back. I'm just going to take these things. We'll take the wheel of hook. Like, it changes your relationship to trash, it makes you responsible for it, it makes you less keen on stuff that makes trash. It didn't make me any more keen than I ever originally was. Because, I mean, I already to a degree think about, like, if there's something that can reasonably be done different and produce less waste, I'm going to do that anyway. Not work live mode. Oh yeah, and I'm saying tourism is one of the occasions, is one of those situations where it's just terrible. Because, so, the only bin I had access to was in my hotel room, and it was tiny. So any waste that I'm creating, I'm in the hotel room for like, I think, like I had to leave some stuff by the bin and stuff at a few points. Like I said, it's just, again, it's just my opinion. It's like, it's not, I'm not talking objective, like statistics and stuff. I just travel wearing a trash bag and that seems to get people to leave me. Also, from what I hear, like, from people who live there, it can be pretty bad at times. Like, the amount, like, you can often end up with just a massive amount of trash building up in your home because it's hard to get anyone to do anything with it, to take it away. And I feel like you should, if you're paying your taxes, you know, that should be part of it. But of course, that's also like the culture I come from. When we get, like, in the UK, like at Christmas, you might get a bit more trash you can fit in your bins, and that's the one time of the year the bin men here will be like, okay, you can put an extra 1 or 2 black bags by the bin when you put them out for us to collect, and we'll pick them up. Usually they won't, they'll only pick the butts in the bin. You can, if you have like a big family, you can request a bigger bin and stuff. But you're not allowed to just generally put black bags full of trash in the street. It makes sense when you say it that way. God, we've got so much to take back. There's our autosave. Let's go straight back. Just travel wearing... Did you catch the trailer to the new Spielberg movie? New Spielberg movie? No, I didn't. So, but yeah, it changed product design in Japan. We can make packaging so much better. It's like laws which add tax based on packaging. I'd be surprised if the lack of bins makes companies do less trash. I'd have thought it would be more incentives. Because Japan uses way more plastic than most countries. Like, it's actually the opposite. Like, they wrap individual bananas in freaking plastic. They use plastic for everything. One-use plastic. Way more than us. Like, everything I ever see in Japan is using just plastic. And with hot food as well. I'm not just thinking about gifts. I'm thinking about a lot of things like food. Just general food. That's one of the things that I actually really dislike. The, like restaurants use plastic everything instead of like metal or glass. But no, when you mention like the gifts, like gift wraps and stuff, I wasn't actually thinking about that at all. But yeah, that does use a lot as well. Like, some things are good. But yeah, I'd say overall they use plastic a bit more than us. From what I've seen, anyway. Oh, well, yeah, I mean, well, I've seen a lot as well, and, like, I may not have seen as much as you, but my opinion is based on what I've seen. While cling film packs down tiny, and I'm not just talking about cling film either, there's lots of just hard plastic, flexible but hard covers and stuff and whatnot. And yeah, I still, from everything I saw, it's not any better than us. Like, there might be like one or two things. So like Platt sandwiches in the UK will, like, ready meal sandwiches will come in cardboard packets with a cellophane cover. They flatten to like nothing. In Japan, it will be very thin plastic. It won't be cellophane, it will be a bit firmer than that. And that will pack down slightly smaller. But I would say that's worse than the cardboard one. Environmentally, way worse. It's like the, you know, swings and roundabouts. Basically, it's not a perfect place, is it? But I mean, are we in the one? No, I need to go back now. Resume. Yeah. Going my explorations on my original save. From launch of NMS at the outmost rim fade of Ogtialabe, and it behaves really weird. I'm not allowed to teleport to any of the purple systems at the fade, even from the freighter in the same system. Beyond 1,180k light years from the core. I don't understand what is going on in your save. I don't recognise it, the thing. And yeah, no worries. I mean, it's an interesting subject. And obviously one person's experience, like my experience, doesn't mean it's the I don't know, the statistical truth or whatever, or it's not the case for everyone. I heard it swings around about in the IT crowd show and had not heard it anywhere else until you just said it. Well, I didn't say it swings around about. I said it swings. It's swings and roundabouts. So, it swings and roundabouts. Like a swing being something a child like swings on in a park. A roundabout being something a car goes round. That saying, the phrase, it swings and roundabouts, means like it's give and take, it's good and bad, you sacrifice one thing but you gain another, that kind of thing. That's what swings and roundabouts means. It bugs me when Aldi sell a bag of croissants and each one is individually wrapped inside the bag. So, yes and no on that for me. Because if it's like long shelf life ones, then maybe you want one and then a week later you'll want another one. Maybe you don't want to eat all the croissants in like a day or two. So it's tricky. Because like, yeah, if you want to eat them all right away, then yeah, you wouldn't want them individually wrapped. But they're going to go off pretty quickly, go stale quickly otherwise. We've just got to get the last few parts. I think. God, this took forever. But with too fat, I was talking a lot while we're doing. I don't think there's any. Yeah, right, let's go get the stuff, last stuff off there. We could do a few things. We could get another photonics core while we're here. Expedition reward. So for anyone who wants to know how to do that, you just go to the ships. Starborn Runner comes with the photonics core installed. And that's if you don't have a launch day PC save where you got the blueprint in time. Because it was a bug, it shouldn't have been on there, so they took it out. If you didn't get it then, or you don't have the PS4 pre-order edition, which is what it originally came with, then this is your only way to get them, other than a save edit. So grab this. Oh, I can't purchase it. Son of a bitch, I forgot about that. This is the one where you, even when you finished it, you can't get extra shit. Damn it. It's croissants. No one is leaving croissants a week. I have enough self-control to leave croissants or pan au chocolat or fairy cakes more than a couple of days. I mean, I don't have that much willpower. It depends if I'm feeling particularly willpowerous. That's not a word, but like yes. Oh, earlier I had an Amazon delivery come, which it's just some new t-shirts. So I've just been wearing the same Calvin Klein black plain t-shirt that I bought 8 years ago, or 9 from Amazon. I just bought 10. I just been wearing those for the last decade. I just like a black t-shirt. It's just simple. And I've been wearing them for so long now. They're getting a bit like, I don't know. They're not that soft anymore. They're alright, largely. They're pretty good quality t-shirts. Lasted a while. But I need some new t-shirts. I just bought some cheap ones from like Amazon. And basically, I bought a pack of Haribo Tang Fastics with it. And my delivery came just after I got up. And I did a bit of reading this morning. And like, I just ate the entire bag of Tang Fastics while I was reading. I felt really bad. I felt awful after, because it's like, I never have sugar. So I just had an entire bag of sugar and nothing else. So all I ate, after not eating for like 16 hours, I then had an entire bag of sugar and then nothing else for another 4 hours. I was like, I damn near had the shakes and stuff. It's terrible. You're not used to it, don't eat a crap ton of sugar, you'll just feel awful. And I had a sandwich and I felt good again. Right, bosh, bosh, gibbity dash, big bash, biggity bosh. Which do I not? I'll take those with me. Actually, no, I'll just leave one of those on. Take these with me. Needs a weapon, needs a core. Needs a landing gear. That'll do. That is the Husk minimum ship. Wait, it didn't put any in here, did it? Oh. Phantasmic. Right, we have our bits. Let's get back to the anomaly and end the expedition for good. For good, baby. Might as well pick a bit more easy doodles with us. Do 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 bum ticky ticky bum ticky ticky bum ticky ticky bum scoop dibby dibby doo dibby dibby dee dibby dum dibby 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 doo dee hoppa 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 bum to Rooney. King fries are done. Look at me dice. Warhammer. The Age of Sigmar. Yabba dabba 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 do one, yabba dabba 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 do one, ski babba dee dum bumbaroo. Hop hop poo poo. And switch. I mean, we could get a multi-tool and stuff and back around with that, but I'm not going to bother. Wait. He said doodles of love. He said doodles. Ooh, 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 ooh. Bum, bum, ba-da-la, ba-na, ba-da-la, ba-na, ba-da-la, ba-na, ba-da-la, ba. He said doodles of love. He said doodles Now, last thing we can do, if we want a little bit of extra nanites, we can hatch this. And that'll give us like, what, 200 nanites for every pet we got? You are... He's so cute, look at him. He's adorable. Oh, cute. Right, now we can end. So, how much is it for a pet? $210 per companion. Companion. E.g., I made a base at a system there, 1158.5k light years. I assume the K on the end is redundant. They mean 1158.5 light years. Probably. From the core, which at first was unstable until I put down a base computer, which is also the most far away from the core I've ever been able to get. Oh, so you do mean K then? So you mean like 1.1 million light years? Yeah, 1.18 million light years was an error for me. This system is Corvette's outlaw system with really nuts regular sentinels on my base planet, which shouldn't be possible in the outlaw system. What do you mean with really nuts regular sentinels, which shouldn't be possible in an outlaw system? I'm pretty sure... So I don't think sentinels will go after you in an outlaw system. But they can exist in them, can't they? I've never looked into that. They made the companion icon in that results overview a pile of dung. What things are good for grinding in expeditions for nanites? I would recommend checking the... Well, I've got a video on this. The best things are doing crash ships, which you'll basically get what... Do you know how you can scrap the ships and get like nanites and units? You'll also just get an extra 900 nanites for every ship you do. But I have a video that fully covers how to... in detail and covers all the good stuff, so I'll just quickly find that and link it. Let's see, Zane's World Expedition Rewards. Let's see, does that come up with it? It does! It's a top option. The copy link address. Here you go. And I'll whack it in Twitch for those as well. Epic. Epic Expedition Rewards Guide. I don't know what the PP is. Oh, that's time is 5 seconds and PP something because I had the time bar on my own video. Oh, that's probably why I didn't do a deep dive on it, because I knew Zane had. Also, I haven't done analysis on time spent. Ships are best. Ships are the best. No, the best are actually frigates. Frigates are 2,000 or 2,200 per one. But it's harder to grind them. If you want to grind a lot of nanites, then just doing the pirate-based thing for technology is great, but you don't need an expedition to do that. So we're back through my end of expedition rewards to get the milestones against what we earned in a spreadsheet. Hell yeah. Bastardly do. And right, so yeah, I think we had this discussion the other week. Yeah, like is the only ones I couldn't work out, or like I didn't deem it worth the extra effort that we required to work it out, was discoveries. Because discoveries, there's like 3 different kinds and they each have different values. So discovering a planet, discovering a fauna or a mineral and stuff, they all give you a few nanites. But they're differing amounts and it's all put into a single one, just discoveries on that end menu. And I cannot be bothered to work it out. So I have to track everything perfectly over the thing. Right, so have I taken everything out of this? Do 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 ding dee 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 dong dee 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 ding dee 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 dong dee 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 do 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 dum bum 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 dee skibbity bitty bitty doodle skibbity bitty bitty doodle skibbity bitty dum bitty dum bumbery hop bumbery. So I haven't got any more slots down. Do I? So I did make this S-Class, so we've got the whole thing. This is how we do it. I'm like that. We need more slots though, so I should use some of these storage augment -1s I have to put more slots on it. I don't think there's any reason to not do it now, but I can't do it here. So let's go to a stash 1. Why so tiny? What do you mean, this? Oh, just because it's the basic husk. So this ship is like this because I was rolling the S-Class for the supercharged slots. So this is exactly what I wanted. I got the 2 at a diagonal here to do the best pulse drive power layout. So we travel in pulse speed at the fastest possible speed. It's freaking geeky. This is how we should ace it. Yo, Justin Heim, how's it going? And I've got 2 here to do whatever else I want with. Probably hyperdrive. There's not much point in the landing gear because once you have all the upgrades for this, it takes like 15 seconds for the friggin' auto recharger to recharge enough for an extra thing, and you never land in them anyway, so it's like it's not much point. So hyperdrive probably the one. This is how we Richard Head, what up? I noticed you can't take the uplinks back to main save. Thought you could take them back on the original expedition. No, people were taking them back by trading them. So they got someone to trade with their main save from the expedition. Or something. Right, I named that almost fade system and never fade away. I made it cyberpunk theme. Ooh, cool. Wish it out. Doobie doobie on the west side. This is how we screw it. This is how we screw it. This is how we skew it. Screw it. Right. Waksha. Find out different people play. Oh yeah, for sure, yeah. That's a good thing about a sandbox. You can play however you like. Do. Boost. What up, bruh? Give me them slats, baby. Give me them slats. Apply augmentation. I definitely want some more on this. Let's get a row. Deal. Damn you and the walk I have to do to get to my spoople. This is how we spoople. Actually, I don't need to go to it. Oh, I do to get to the anomaly again. It's funny how different people play. Gamble 20. Give it a do. I haven't gambled in a while. Let's do it. Gamble all. I always lose everything. Oh, won! Huzzah! I won 60 PP energy. I have big PP now, folks. It's sizable. Yo. So, how many have we got in here? Too many. Already had a few. This is how we do it. Dibbling on the doop 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 doop. DD mega doo doo. There was none in here. Oh, that's interesting. I thought there was some in there. It's rocket boots time. No, it's permadeath. I'm not putting rocket boots on, damn it. Scrizzy faux shizzy. The Zat home slice. What did I put rocket boots? Forgot. Did you guys bully me into it? Oh. Oh yeah, let's check the cakes we got. Jam fluffer. Fauna analysis, nice. Gooey caramel. Mineral analysis, nice. Actually, that's not going to be helpful to us, really. Oh, it's an analysis anyway. Yeah, I mean, it's as helpful as it wants to be. Volatile chocolate fancy. Shield strength. Yeah. Volatile chocolate fancy. Apple cake of lost souls. Flora analysis rewards. Resources mined. So that it will be kind of useful. It would be really useful if this wasn't horrendous stack limits, so we could actually do the old switcheroo, the old dick twist. What are they called? Runaway mold. That's the one. The runaway mold. The curious deposits. As I do permadeath, but as a dev, I never trust things not to bug. Yeah, I back up my save quite regularly, and I am not opposed to reverting to a backup if I lose it to a bug. It does, yeah. This is how we schmoo. Note. This is how we newt it. Right, and then we'll go hunting for some parts. We haven't got long to hunt for parts. It's almost bloody 9, but spent too long chatting and chilling. Pompalimus, 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 do 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 do. Working a Burger King, making flame gold waffles, do 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 do. Would you like an apple pie with that? Or would you like an apple pie? Ding, fries are done. Oh yeah, I need to put the storage units back in here. Now playing, lack of, you fricking sausage, you absolute sausage of a man. Giant of a sausage. So, let's change that. This one. Oh, hello. G'day, gorgeous. Give me them parts, you slag. Charles in charge of bodies and donuts. Charles in charge of our wrongs and our rights. And you see, I want Charles in charge of me. Oh, there's a hell of a lot in this. In this, a bollock-a-rooney. Oh, bollock-a-rooney. Ooh, dippity-boop, boop. Yippity-boop, scoop. Is there anything I need that's in here right now? Right here. Right now. Right here. I'm working on getting nanites on this expedition with my abandoned mode save, so I could reroll a better SC slot layout Corvette since I'm done with the expedition. Nice, yeah, that's what I did last week. It's good shiz. Is a requirement, homies. Well, that's dang full. Oh, I have some in there. I'll do. Bum ba da dum bum. This is Sean. Sid Murray, that is. Sid Murray. Ho ho with magic. You know. Better believe it's not Scoob. It's Scooby. Stanley Kubrick. It's a bit busy in here, but you know, allows me to store all my things. Now, I should go through. I hope I went through those off stream. A lot of crap though. I can't even sell these, that's the thing, but I can put those ones in here. Use the later date if I wish. Skibba-dibba-diddle-dumbaroo, skibba-dibba-diddle-dumbaroo, skibba-dee, skibba-doo. Let's just empty what we can as fast as we can. That's an empty one. Let's put the food in here. Bum. Ah, that's good. It's not going to be neat, but yes. With Scooby, you know. Scooby, believe it, not Scoob. Skidooby. A lot of them. That's a Laura in it. It's a Laura. Holy crap, it's a lot of stuff. Afternoon saying, yo, Demon Prebble, how's it going? Or is it Demon Preble? I'm curious. I don't have to make it back with my perma just for glitches, but then again, my oldest perm was in the generation where you could die in a glitch ship, entering a freighter or the anomaly, yeah. Just need a good mind. Right. So, space-wise, Space Batman, I'll be wanting you to go into space and scoop a galactic crane. Go, emergency, warp, fragment supercharger, Voltron ejector, auto charger, we already have one, so it can't be the Gaga scanner, Atlas figurine,
Starship Trail.
They're not their photonics, they're photonics. I've already got one. Okay. Hola, figurine. It is very French today. Oh, damn it. That's enough space to get a few. Let's get a few there, buddy. Yeah, I really need to go through all the inventories on this and sort them out off stream one of the days. I don't think you guys would particularly be like, oh yeah, a stream where he just sorts shit all the time. I should really be into that. I don't know if these have salvage technology or the previous system. I might have been there for a reason. Let's check that. Goof resident, scoop up it. I'm pretty sure Jane has a full video out on that. Oh, what's that? So working on auto-base staff. Any tips to get S-class staff? So there's a video of where to find one on the planet Sinon. Generally, like, so the thing that determines the class and everything on a staff weapon is the head only, and that's also the head and what the cabinet you make it at, the terminal at an autophagy camp you make it at. Also, if you want definite results, you'll want the first try. So when you're trying different heads on there, exit the terminal and then go back in before you try another one. Don't like just porting and getting a freebie. Yeah, so this stuff then. Basically, just check different camps, check each of the heads with whatever other parts, that you have on you at each of those cabinets and just back out between each head check, and then you'll eventually find an S-Class. In the purge. So yeah, space stations and previous. Why do we have the previous, you sausage? I bet it's this one. You absolute whore of a teleporter. Teleporter. Teleporter of blood. Boop, 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 boop. I bet when we finish this and we raid, we're probably going to raid Gek on one of the services. We're just going to find Dark Lord taking the piss out of Gek for being crap in Arc Raiders or something. Versatile, well that's no good there, buddy. Ain't getting stiff. Bubbling. Have you heard the Carol of the Bells with the Empire theme mixed in? I have not, I don't think, no. Yo, Bruce, how's it going? There's a perfect pop that was. Quite proud of himself there. You are. It's on YouTube. Yeah. I could somehow see this going well. Working. Work it. Blah blah. Delwyn downtrod on Gek in full sarcasm. Wouldn't do that. That's preposterous. Absolute podiatrist. Hey. Ancient bones? What's it made out of, gold? The frick, bro. Thank you. You caustic bitch. Is it both of the moons around this mother jubbler? It doesn't sound as good as Scoob Station. Wouldn't downtry. Yeah, also, it's a Scoob Station. I'm trying to think what. I'm not sure what I'm referencing now. I talk a lot of shit. And I can't remember most of it 2 seconds after I'd done it. Vile Brood Detective. Well, that's no bloody good. Where's the other one? Hey Zanes, I know you'll probably wrap up soon, so I just wanted to wish you and yours a very Merry Christmas to the rest of the chat as well. Shadazy, hells yeah, Warwick man. Yeah, I'll be wrapping up shortly, but thank you very kindly. That's super kind of you. I hope you have an amazing freaking Christmas. It's Christmas time, and it's gonna be swish. It's Christmas time, you little bitch. Didn't quite go. Yeah, Merry Christmas to everyone in the chat who celebrates it. And to those who don't, screw it now. Those who don't, then I hope you have an awesome Thursday. I thought I had the Atlantic. What? The Schnell. Maybe some other one. The Schnell. Skibba-dibba-dee-doo-dee. What the Schnell. I mean, that's 6. Okay, then. Don't think about it then, The humbug, you nerds. Freaking nerd dizzles. Oh, wait, I've just realised. Was the live split not visible? No, it was. It's not visible now, is it? So why? When did it stop being visible? Visible. Maybe... Did it auto turn off because it hasn't been active for a while? Weird. I don't know. I don't know, Tom. It's definitely on before, though. Oh, savage, scrap on a dead planet. That can be good, but it can also be crap. Let's find out which one it is. Merry Christmas to all those who need some merry ears. Happy Christmas, Hanukkah-witz. Hanukkah Wanzadon. Good lord. Merry random letters to you. I might have to rewatch Home Alone. I'm Norse. Old Norse Yuletide is a much better celebration. Gotta get that log. Gotta get that Christmassy Yule log. I haven't had a big chocolate Yule log in years, like decades even. It's Yule log time, and you're skibbity doodling. That's not a good sign, is it? We look around, there's none. Absolutely nada, zilch. Nada one. There's nada one. Inside you bastard. I mean, it's completely crap. It's not a good start. Bloop bloop. Bloop bloop. Well, let's have a look-see. Okay, so from my experience, every dead one I've been to that has salvageable scrap has had really low density. So this just continues the trend. Oh, look at little Polo nodding away. Jacket. What's this one? Dusty, yeah, dusty bitch. Temperate. It's a planet that's temperate. Will it have trees? I guess it probably will, because it's temperate. So you must grab on a terraforming catastrophe. This one. Let's go back to the terraforming catastrophe. It's the first planet system as well. Could have gone there immediately. Name that planet Krapistan. That sounds like it could invite some misunderstandings. Maybe just drop down or something. Oh wait, this is another dead planet though. Probably going to be crap as well, but we'll give it a try. This whole main gang at Christmas. Oh, I understood what it was, yeah. Christmas, Hanukkah, Kwanzaa, Ramadan, wait, Ramadan? Isn't Ramadan in like July or August? Okay, you got me. The one time I went to Morocco, it was during Ramadan. That was not a good idea. Everyone was cranky. The solstice. Or is it today? Yeah, there have been nothing. There have been nothing worth a dang. Well, that wasn't a great end to the stream. Damn it, next time I'll have to go mega hard. So, unfortunately, my original plan was to do this art gathering the next Sunday, but I can't stream next Sunday because I'm going to be away visiting family. Next stream after that will then be the Reach Redux, which we'll want to do a run through of that. So, I mean, I could just plan better and make sure we get some parts after the breach and then have a full stream of it the one after that, and then hopefully build on that one as well. We'll have to see. We're on the shortest daylight day and a Wednesday's child. I had no chance. I have no idea what that means. But what I do know is that where the planets were when you were born doesn't mean anything to you. Freaking Sagittarius. Goodness me. I'm a Sagittarius apparently, and it means nothing. Now that I've done that inflammatory provocation, there's a good time to finish it off. And so thank you everyone for joining. We got it done really quickly. The step-by-step guide got us done in less than an hour and 10 minutes. And yeah, I'll be releasing the written guide to all patrons X-Men tonight, and if I can't get the video out by latest of Tuesday, then there's probably not going to be a video, so I'll just whack the written guide out for everyone to use public. But I'll hopefully get the video out. It's just because it's Christmas, I've got a lot of things to do to prep for it, because I haven't done any of that. I've just been focused on the channel until the last minute. It's how I work, I do this every year. And I will be streaming tomorrow, Twitch only tomorrow, both YouTube and Twitch on Tuesday, both Valheim. And then there won't be another you don't eat meat. What? I ate meat earlier, I'm going to eat more meat before I sleep. Dang it. And the next one, oh yeah, so after Tuesday's stream, I won't be streaming probably till the next Tuesday. Because if I can do the Monday night, I will, but I probably won't be able to get back in time to stream on Monday night, but we'll see. Yeah, Merry Christmas, everyone. Have an amazing holiday season for the next thingy. And if you're into Valheim, then I'll see you tomorrow and or Tuesday. Which month is vegetarians? I don't know. I don't like read into the astrology. Yeah, it is astrology. I always get big. I always think, wait, do a double take on that. It's definitely astrology, isn't it? That's not. Yeah, it's astronomy is the real thing. Right. Anyway, so thank you everyone. Let's find someone to raid. I believe they're playing Ark, the boys. So on. Oh wait, who's this playing? Oh god, why is that at the top of my thing? The top of my suggested people to raid is someone with a Japanese name. I've got no idea what it says. Actually, I can probably read the characters out now. I'm practicing. That's Oyazo. Oyazo? Maybe? Then Ayachi Yanryu? Maybe? I'm not sure. Anyway, it's all in hiragana, so I can't read bloody kanji yet. Anyway, so let's see. On Twitch, we'll probably have... Is Train on? There'll be Gek and Train. Train's not showing up for me, so Golden Gek. Yep, Golden Gek with Arc Raiders, who will raid Gek on... Twitch and on YouTube, let's raid Jason Plays. Yeah, thank you again, everyone. Have an amazing Christmas if I don't see you tomorrow or Tuesday, and yeah, have an awesome one. Catch you later. Peace.
We've got to get a lot of stuff.
Gotta get a lot of stuff. A Laura.
I mean, we could do